Welcome into this week's episode of Inside the Charge. I'm Maddy Glab, and today we're joined by Bills left tackle Dion Dawkins. It's a doozy of a podcast. You know, anytime that Dion opens his mouth, it's going to be a great time. Dion gets into the mindset on the sidelines during their epic comeback win over the Ravens. He gets real about what players feel in those moments. Dion also discusses how boxing and drifting have made him a better offensive lineman. Dives into why he thinks he's in year 10 in the NFL instead of year 9. And there's a lot of laughs along the way. Enjoy the episode. Dion, you had a crazy comeback win against the Ravens in week 1. When did you smell it in the air that Josh Allen was ripe for a comeback?
When Josh looked at us on the sideline and said, "We're still in it." I looked at him like, all right. That's when I knew that we were still in this game. But anything can happen when Josh is on the field. You know, natural competitive spirit, you get nervous. You look at the score, you're like, wow, this is just one of those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. It'd be like that. And then you have an MVP quarterback that walks by you and says, "We're still in the game. Stay in it." I'm like, all right, here we go. Let's pass pro. Let's pass block. Let's get him down the field.
What are the sidelines like in games like that where it's tight, the game is on the line, and there's a lot left to do to get the win?
You want to know the truth?
Tell me.
You want a lie or the truth?
The truth.
All right, I'll tell you a lie. Everybody is on the field, on the sideline, in their best spirit. Everybody's happy, jolly, doing their thing, singing Kumbaya. No. I'm absolutely joking. You're asking about how the sideline is during those situations.
Because there's probably some guys who are rah-rah and
Right.
can be that way in those moments. But you probably have some players, too, who are a little down and out and who need a pep talk.
For sure.
How do you, as a veteran, approach that?
I'm very different. You know, I understand what's going on. And when it comes down to it, just try your best to do your job.
Mm-hmm.
Try your best to do your job. Try your best not to be the problem. You know, sometimes things happen. Like when you're an O-lineman, there's flags and there's false starts and there's holdings and there's this and there's penalties and that's a part of the game. I keep my mind in what's next. Next play, right? You do have a lot of guys that are like very emotional, right? Very emotional and very like, man, F this, come on, da-da-da-da-da. That's what football is. But realistically, everybody's that I've seen in our first real battle, everybody's kind of just neutral. Everybody's still like looking around trying to find which guy is which and who to lean on and who to look at for confidence and, you know. But me, I just try to just stay here, man. I just try to stay right where I'm at, and I look at Chrome and I see how Cromer is and control what we can. Block. If they call this play, block that play, execute that play. We can't do anything. We are blockers. Make sure you block. Let the people that catch the ball. Let the people that run the ball. Let the people that pass the ball.
A lot of people are saying that Josh Allen was calm and confident in those moments, executing those drives to come back from 15 points behind.
Yeah.
You say you are play-to-play. When did you grow into becoming that type of person who could have that mindset? Because that's not easy to do in, year 1, year 2, where it's like, it's the NFL, it's big.
I would say, honestly, Maddie, I'm very blessed. When I got into the league, I had a good group of guys around, right? LaShawn McCoy, Richie Incognito, Eric Wood, Ryan Groy, Jordan Mills, John Miller. You know, I had a good room of guys, veteran guys that kind of prepped me early. And then I had to be a leader of the room early because all those guys left very, very quick. So year 2 and 3, I was the leader of the O-line room fast. So I would say year two, I really adapted to the control and what you can, right? And then even Coach Rule, right? Like in college, he taught us that. Control in what you can. Be in the moment, control in what you can. Don't be here, don't be there, be present, right? And controlling literally all you can and just do your job. That's why we have this 111 thing around the building
Right.
and things like that. That's literally what our minds are. Do your job. Do your 111th, right? If we're talking on the mic, ask the best questions. Have the best, you know, football guys, block, run, catch, pass, tackle, call the call, block the play, execute, kick, kick the game winner. Like things and like that. Like, do your job. Do your job. Do your job.
Dion, you've been in the league for 9 years.
Can I correct that?
That's a long time.
Can I correct that?
Okay.
For the people that's watching,
Yeah.
I think a lot and I process stuff a lot.
Okay.
Okay? Put you on game.
We doing new math?
New math. Okay? Let's get the mathing. We are in a good football team. I'm in year 9, but I'm really in year 10. We've had enough games postseason
Okay, I
that
get
add
what you're
up
saying now.
to another credited season. So yes, I am in year 9.
So you think
but
it should count
my
like
body
that?
is in year 10, right? That's just what it is. You have some teams that end right after Christmas, January 2, January 4, their season's over. Us, that we're thankful for, the Buffalo Bills, we've been playing postseason year after year after year after year. Those games have added up
To a 10th year.
to a 10th year. In my mind, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
Because my body is talking about it. But yes, I've been here for a long time.
Let me correct myself.
Please.
You've been in the league for 10 years,
about it.
Dion.
God.
A long time. What's different about year 10?
My body feels like I'm in year 12. No. The difference is it's just experience. You learn how to love the game more. You learn how to process the game better. You learn how to slow the game down. And you have a bigger love for your community. The longer that I'm here, the more emotions jump into my lap. And that's the scariest part, right?
Get
But
a little softer.
I get a little softer, like, for the community. Like it's just like, it's just like watching a kid grow up, I've been here a long time. I'm thankful to be here a long time. But I would say that the biggest thing is you slow the football game down. I've mastered slowing the game down. And sometimes, you might make it look drastically different from the rest because of how you process it.
Slowing the game down.
Yeah.
As an offensive lineman, hand placement is so important to what you're
Absolutely.
doing. When you're slowing the game down, you're probably able to fine-tune those details in a split second.
Yeah.
How do you perfect hand placement over time?
Boxing. I box. Learn skill, but boxing. Like your hands just don't magically get better. You have to work on it. And I box, and that's a gem. That is a gem. But
How did boxing take your
yeah.
hand placement in the game to the next level?
Have you ever been to like Dave and Buster's
Yes.
or to the fair where you step into the game and it has like all those lights and you got to hit like the blue lights and da-da-da-da-da, right? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Perfect.
You take home the gold in those moments, probably. I walk away empty-handed.
That is what boxing does for you.
Okay.
And when you're playing a defender and they're moving around and you're looking at the target move in front of you and you got to hit the target, right? And and that little V of the neck is moving and you got to strike an opponent, that's what boxing does for you. Because typically, like when you're in a boxing ring and you're here, you're just jabbing. You're jabbing, you're moving your head and you're just hitting the target the whole time, like while their head is moving the whole time. So that's what I picked up. I looked at Trent. Trent boxed, and I was like, why is he always boxing, right? And I'm like, if Trent's the best, I want to look into it.
Okay.
So then I looked into it, and I was like, well, 1, he's getting condition from boxing. 2, he's making his hands better, which is making him better on the field from boxing. And 3, his footwork is getting to an elite level because boxing is footwork as well as striking. That's the best of the trifecta. Like, why not adapt it into your game? So I said, shoot, I'm a box. And boxing is a part of this everyday life.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what has elevated that
Okay.
part of my game.
Sing your praises when it comes to boxing. What's your best move, Dion?
My best move?
Yeah.
My jab.
Ooh.
I'll jab you to sleep. straight jab, right hand jab, turn him over, boom. A lot of people don't even know like how to really punch.
I probably don't.
I
I'm
mean,
one of those people.
You don't have to punch. Let us punch for
Okay.
you. But if you ever do have to punch,
Teach me.
the punches, they all are here and everything turns over, right? Like you want to turn your punch over. So these two knuckles right here, if you ever look at your hand, why they are lifted out of your hand, like if you look at yours, these are down and this one's up.
Yep.
This is the knuckle you want to hit people with.
Okay.
That is the...
That's the jab.
That's the sleeper. But the jab is just straight jab. Just to keep them at distance, keep them away. But jabs win you the fight. They will win you the fight. Bread and butter.
Boxing, you're into UFC, you went to the X Games this
WWE,
summer, you're into cars. Dion, if you weren't an NFL player, what type of sports, extreme sports would you be into? Would you be doing?
I'm stalling because I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I think Drew knows.
Yeah.
Drew, if I can do anything outside of football, what would it be?
I think you would be the lead singer of a pop punk band.
A lead singer of a pop punk band.
I do agree.
Okay.
I told myself I
bars?
would love to be on stage one day singing and performing for a crowd. I'm a huge Chris Brown fan, huge T-Pain fan.
Coming in October.
T-Pain is actually coming in October, which I want people to know. Go and support T-Pain, right? I'll be there. I will be there.
Okay.
And I want the Mafia there. The Mafia needs to show our people. But I don't know. I would maybe like try to be a WWE wrestler, like right now, as well as a drifter. Drifting is bread and butter. But something on I'm an entertainer. I like to be on camera. I love production. I like the crew. I like the crew more than I love being on camera. I like hanging with the crew.
It's a good hang, Dion. It always is.
It's a good hang. So I don't know, but it would be something on TV or something in my own funnel podcast world. I'll be doing something with my crew, traveling and just having a good time with the crew and being around with the crew.
In Hard Knocks, you were featured drifting, which was epic.
Facts.
You spoke about how boxing makes you a better offensive lineman. Are there any elements of drifting that make you a better NFL player?
Is there any elements of drifting that make me a better NFL player?
Yeah.
Yes, peripheral vision and hand-eye coordination of the e-brake and the shifter. Your feet is your feet is gas, brake, clutch. So, yes, when you're driving and you're spinning the wheel, you're looking out the side of your eyes as well as the front of your eyes. The car goes where your eyes go, as well as your football play. Your eyes and your head is your steering wheel. If you're looking down, you're probably going to fall. Okay? If you're looking at this opponent here, that's probably where you're going to go. If you're looking here, or you're trying to go here, you might not get there.
Okay.
But I look at that as in the car. Yes, the peripheral vision helps in my football world. It's not a drastic bonus, but it helps. Because you're looking at the car that's next to you, and you're looking here, and you're looking on the side, and you're just glimpsing over like this. While you're driving.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
We got to get you to meetings in a second. But
okay.
one last question for you. You have a mural in Buffalo of your face. You're making an awesome face in it. The words "We Believe" are at the top.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you found out your face would be on a wall in the city of Buffalo?
It's just cool. It's just cool to to just be loved, right? I enjoy being loved, right? And I enjoy loving people. I think when you do things well, it shouldn't just get overlooked. We should celebrate it, right? I'm not saying that everything and that you do well, there should be murals of everybody, but the organic love that you share with the people is true. And I love this community. I love the people here. I love where I'm at. I love everything about where I'm at in my time in my life. I love everything about it. And to have that energy, reciprocated, right? I think it's just a beautiful thing. I'm a true believer in people should receive organic and what they deserve, right? Like, you're a great interviewer.
Thanks, Dion.
You're a great writer. Whatever it is that you do as a whole, you're great. Whatever it is you should receive that shows that you're great, I want you to have it. As well as Drew and crew, as well as Josh, as well as the people that walk around with them big cameras, everything. If you're good at your job, have something to show and receive something that shows that you're good, right? It just makes no sense. But to the mural part, I look at that as like a trophy.
Yeah.
Right? I'm honored to receive that and to have that connection with the community, that they have my face up. I think it's my body too, like downtown. I think it's Oxford Pennant.
Oxford
right?
Pennant.
So
You're
shout
right.
out to them. You know, it's really a beautiful thing, and I get emotional about it because I'm just a kid, right? I'm just a grown man kid from Rahway that just enjoys having a good time and just spreading love and just supporting life, you know. But it's a beautiful thing. Like, shoot, I feel like LeBron James, man.
You're
real.
LeBron James to us, Dion.
For sure.
And I love that you're feeling love from the community. I also love that the world got to see who you are in Hard Knocks this season, because they deserve it. Everybody deserves a dose of Dion Dawkins in their life.
A little bit of snow.
A little bit of snow.
A little bit of snowy.
Dion, thanks for the time. Appreciate you always. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Inside the Charge. Make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for more podcasts coming your way.